debate, sitting with Joan here, and this is Glenn on the phone, and we're debating my age, so if you could clarify, Mom, for everyone, that would be great. How old am I? You're on, by the way.
My adorable oldest son is 57 years old. Bless his little heart.
57?
57.
Month and the day. Quick test. Month and the day.
When you were born?
Yes.
Well, it was August the 24th, 1957.
And how much did I weigh?
8 pounds, I think. Right around 8 pounds.
Even 8 pounds?
Pretty close to it, I think.
Now, is that with packaging or without packaging?
Without. Oh, God, I tell you. They said, why don't you bring your kids in here once in a while? I said, oh, I've been too embarrassed to. They're so good, they'd wipe all of you out. I don't know, all kind of things like that. And you were there during the bombing, huh? Yeah, what was that like? It wasn't too much fun, I can tell you that, running every night to a shelter. And anyway, some of them are interested and some of them, they don't give a shit, you know. So it was World War II, and that's the way it went, and that's it, you know. And that's the way they look at it. But that's, most of my memories are from that, so.
What age were you during the Blitz?
Well, it started in 1939, so I was 6. It really got going in 40 and 41. That's when it really got going bad. So that was it.
And you were evacuated out of London?
Right.
So tell us about that. Where'd you go and where were you stint?
Okay, they evacuated all the children that they could out of London because it was bombed every night and they were afraid that it was going to wipe out a whole generation of kids. So they wanted them out of London, no bombing there. And then if we wanted to go, you didn't have to go, of course. They couldn't make you go, but if we wanted to go, they took us all out into the country. And nice village people, country people, would go to the village school and decide how many kids they could take. And we went to 2 spinster sisters that only wanted one. But my cousin said, no, we can't be separated. We've all got to stay together, there's 3 of us. So they took all 3 of us.
The 2 spinsters?
2 spinsters.
What was their name?
Annie and Fanny. Truly, that's right, Annie and Fanny. If you don't think we made fun of those names, I tell you. But they were wonderful to us. We learned how to milk cows, how to take care of chickens. They did they couldn't have done any more for us than they did. They were wonderful, 2 wonderful women.
So how long were you out of the city then?
Oh, at least 2 or 3 years. At least. Until they eased up a little bit on the bombing, you know.
So did you ever get to come home?
Oh, yeah. You could always come home. They couldn't stop you from coming home. But they just warned your parents what you'd been for if you came home. So there was hundreds of evacuees.
So you tried to come home and sneak home on the train one time, didn't you? Tell us about that.
We decided we wanted to come. We'd had enough. We wanted to come back to London. So me and my 2 cousins and a bunch of boys that were Cockney boys, 3 or 4 of them, I think. We'd made friends with them, and we all walked to the train station together, and we're going to get on the first train for London and all go home. Well, I don't remember when the first train for London ever came after that, but anyway, the station master knew who we were, and he called him on the phone and said, you better come here because I've got your kids here. So we all went, made us all go back with them, and we did. And it was great. We stayed there. Well, I think I stayed to the end of the war almost. But anyway, and we went back to see him one more time after the war was over for a couple of years. And
you had a funny story about Annie and Fanny, about the smoking, was it?
Oh, yeah. Well, the youngest one was Fanny. The oldest one that ruled the roost was Annie. That was her. She was the word and everything else. So, oh, God. Anyway, we just had a baby. What did I say there to begin with that?
About the cigarette smoking.
Oh, yeah. Well, every Sunday they'd go to church. Oh, Annie would go to church. That was the oldest. And then Fanny, as soon as her sister left, she'd get into this little box and out would come a cigarette. And we'd all look at her stunned. She never smoked in the house. We never seen her smoke. But she looked at us and she says, I had a cigarette in her mouth. While the cat's away, the mice can play. And that was her little thing. And she never did quit. It was kind of cute, though. But all those years, that poor old girl was afraid to light a cigarette in front of her younger sister. We thought that was pretty good. But they were wonderful people. I couldn't say anything bad about them. We learned all about chickens and eggs and geese and everything. And milk cows.
So you were 8, 9, 10, 11-ish, right in there.
Yeah, I can't remember how old I was when I came home. I came home early. I didn't say till the end of the war.
Now, you also met, didn't you meet an actress named
Yeah.
Bebe Daniels?
Right.
Tell us about that.
Okay, Bebe Daniels was a very famous silent actress. There's a lot of old movies still around with her in them. And then her partner, her husband's named Ben Lyon. You can still find them on the internet and everything. Anyway, that's in my train of thought. It's gone again.
Bebe Daniels.
Yeah, Bebe Daniels. Anyway, we were walking down the lane one day. We'd been there a little while, a few weeks or something. And this little Scotty dog came out barking like crazy. And the man said, we thought he said, "It's all right, you boys, he won't hurt you. He won't hurt you, you boys, don't worry." And we're looking at each other saying, he thinks we're boys. Well, it wasn't after a while I figured out what he was saying was you guys. And that wouldn't have meant anything to us, so we didn't realise what he was saying to us. But anyway, after the war, she gave me a beautiful photograph of her, all autographed and everything. And then they became tremendous hits in England, more than they'd ever become here.
So you met her?
Oh, yeah, in a show called High Gang. And it was really famous all through the war. It was her and her husband and another actor and his wife. They had a great little show every Sunday night. They were real famous in England. And, you know, there's lots of good people that came through during that war that we never would have ever known. But they all came and did what they could, and so that was the main part about it all. They had one daughter, they had adopted her, and her name was, God, what was her name now? I can't think, I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, she was great too. They were all a great family, and they came. She had a daughter that go back to America. She was so afraid of the bombing, killing her daughter, that she sent her daughter back to America to her grandmother. So she stayed here, and her mum and dad were both in England. They had a great little show. High Gang, it was called. It didn't mean anything to us, High Gang. What did that mean? It meant a lot to Americans, you know. But it was great. I wish I'd had a photograph of her with you. But I never did get one. I didn't even think that far ahead, so anyway. But she sent me a lovely old photograph of herself, autographed up to her, where it ever went, I have no idea. So, but anyway, that's the way.
So you were born...
1933.
Where exactly?
I was in Guy's Hospital, where you were.
Bermondsey.
Yeah, Bermondsey, London. Mm-hmm. Southeast 16.
So wasn't Michael Caine born there?
Yes.
Did you meet him?
No, he was born about a month ahead of me. I wish I had. Born about a month ahead of me. I know if I'd have just got hold of one of the sisters that had nursed him, she'd have got an autograph of him for me, but I didn't think enough to do that. So anyway, yeah.
Well, this has been 7 minutes in the life of a true Cockney gal. So show us your cup. Nothing better than sitting around with your 81-year-old mother,
drinking a good
having a nice cup of English breakfast tea. There it is.
There you go.
Sharing a kiss on the front. Good day, all. Say good day, Mummy.
Good day, Mummy. I mean, Glennie. I know what I'm doing, Glenn. Just being silly. Glennie.
All right. See you later.
All right, then. God, I wish my other relatives were still here. My Aunt Nin and everybody. I was talking to Sherry once about Aunt Nin. She said, you know, I love that name. I really love that name, Nin. Where did it come from? Nobody knows. No, they don't. None of them knew where Nin came from.
How'd you spell it?
N-I-N.
Nin.
It's Nin, yeah. And that's what she went by.
Kind of sounds like a number. Maybe she was a number.
No, she wasn't a number. But everybody knows her by that name. Nobody calls her anything else. My mum called her Nin. Everybody called her Nin. So that came when she was real young, but I don't know how or why. I have no idea.
So you used to go to the Palladium.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who'd you see there real quick, and we'll finish this up.
Okay, real quick, I saw, wait a minute, I don't know who to go first. I saw Frankie Lane, I saw Johnny Ray, I saw, God, who was the other? 3 or 4 famous ones, there he goes again. Johnny Ray, Bob Hope, God, they were all there. That was a place to be, it was at the Palladium. And then a lot of the women, saw a lot of the women, but no, they were Johnny Ray, I think I saw him 3 times.
And you were how old then? Would have been 16, 17?
Yeah, right in there. Yeah.
Johnny Ray.
Johnny Ray. The Little White Cloud That Cried. That was his song. And everybody was singing it. And he had a good, well, he was gay. He was just down here from Albany, Glenn. Just down here from Albany. And then look how he made it. He was the biggest hit here. Everybody had his records and everything, you know. But they just, yeah, and Bob Hope, I'm trying to think of who else I saw. I don't know, I saw all of them. They all went to the Palladium. If they didn't go to the Palladium, they hadn't made it, sort of thing. So they would all after I go to the Palladium, you know. But, yeah, it's too bad you can't see all those people. They were such fun and good and work hard people. But anyway, now, everybody wants to know, well, what did your son do during the war? I said, well, he's giving me a real bad time. Yeah, I was ready to have him. Oh, God. Anything I say there, they laugh at me. So it has to be my accent, I'm sure it is, yeah.
Well, you are pretty humorous.
I am. But you are. You're the humorous one. I'm not humorous. I can't really believe when someone says, make her say something out there, you know. I'm going to say, something. And the one with the one who she goes, I didn't think you'd do it like that. Oh, God. I said, you know something, Eileen, you got to go with the flow. But anyway, no, they're okay too. They're all in there. They don't want to be there. Who wants to be there? I think the food's atrocious. Absolutely. And it makes me mad that Glenn's paying for it. No, you're not paying for it. Clay is. But Eileen, the little toothless one, she had plenty of money saved when she retired. And it was all her Social Security money. And she used that all up at that place.
What place, Mom?
Where she is now, with me.
Oh.
She used it all up. So now, her son pays for her. That'd be Social Security money. That's not right. I said, you know, if you walked in England, everything you touched would be free. You wouldn't pay for nothing. Absolutely nothing. And she couldn't believe that. She did. Not everything. I said, everything. Pay for nothing. Because Joan was telling me that when they put Ben in hospice, oh, it wasn't Ben, it was his brother. It was incredible there. You can't imagine what it must cost. They pay nothing. Everything's immaculate and beautiful. So, up there. I said, well, if you find one day that you can't pay for your medical anymore, go to England. They'll pay for you. And they do. Anybody. It's amazing. Anyway.
Any parting shots?
I don't think so. It's been a very pleasant chat with you, my oldest son. I haven't seen for a little while here. So it's been very nice. And he's got a better voice than I ever thought he had. So we've got to get him trained. We've got to get him up there along with Johnny Ray.
See you later.
Guy Mitchell.
Johnny Ray, Frankie Lane.
Yeah.
See you later, Mom. We're going to go.
All right, love. Bye-bye. Love you.